We love Disney characters just the way they are, but one Tumblr artist named TT from Let There Be Doodles decided it was time that a few of them be redesigned in unique ways. Get ready to see your favorite characters in a new light. We'll show you their new appearance, and some even change their gender from male to female, and vice versa. Just wait until you see Kristoff's brand new look. You'll be intrigued and amazed at the same time. If you're new to our channel, give this video a big thumbs up. Today, we're sharing 10 Disney characters as they would appear in alternate universes. Alice. Even though Alice in Wonderland is considered a classic film today, it wasn't well received when it was first released. You see, the movie was based on an English novel written by Lewis Carroll. Many people were upset about Disney's Americanization of the movie. Even Walt Disney agreed the film wasn't that great. But decades later, we've all come to appreciate this eccentric masterpiece. In the original film, Alice wears her signature outfit. It includes a blue knee-length dress with a white apron on top. She also wears white stockings, black Mary Jane shoes, and a tiny black bow in her beautiful blonde hair. When it comes to her features, Disney designed her to have big blue eyes that are wild and very expressive. Okay, now it's time to see the new Alice in an alternate universe. Here she is. That's right, Alice is now a little boy. The character's hair is still blonde, but it's much shorter in this new image. The eyebrows are a bit thicker, the lips are thinner, and the nose is a bit more pronounced. As a boy, Alice still has a love for the color blue, but the character wears a blue shirt with blue and white striped suspenders instead. The black bow that Alice usually wears in her hair is long gone. But in the new image, the boy version of Alice wears an adorable bow tie to complete his outfit. Genie. In the 1992 film Aladdin, the world was introduced to the magical and powerful Genie. Like most Disney characters, the Genie was living in a world he so desperately wanted to escape. He lived inside an oil lamp, but his ultimate wish was to be free. With his cosmic powers, he granted Aladdin 3 wishes, and Aladdin used his 3rd wish to set the Genie free. The character has a very recognizable look. Honestly, it's hard to miss him. He's a brilliant blue color. He has very pointy ears, a hooked nose, and a black beard with a tiny curl on the end. He's lacking in the hair department except for a single ponytail that stands straight up on top of his head. Now, hold on to your seat. We're about to show you Genie's brand new look. And here it is! He's now a voluptuous woman. The single ponytail has been given new life. Look at how much hair the character has as a female. Also, her lips are much plumper, her nose is sharper, and she has a curvy body. Her fingernails are nice and long, and she's dressed in an Arab-style outfit. What do you think of the female version of Genie? React in the comment section down below. Ursula. Ursula already looks like she's from an alternate universe, don't you think? The half-human, half-octopus villain from The Little Mermaid has an appearance that's a bit frightful. And she also has a pretty vicious attitude to go right along with it. The sea witch has a dark sense of humor. She loves to wreak havoc in Atlantica, especially when it comes to Ariel. The mermaid's happily ever after was almost ruined when Ursula morphed into Vanessa and attempted to marry Prince Eric. Thank goodness her plan failed. Despite Ursula's cruel and vindictive ways, we're still anxious to see what she would look like if her appearance was completely transformed. Are you ready to see what she would look like in an alternate universe? Well, here she is. As a man, Ursula has the same purple skin color and the same hair, but her eyelashes are gone and her lipstick has been removed. Also, the male version is sporting some pretty interesting facial hair. He actually has a beard made of tentacles. What do you think of the new Ursula? Do you think the character looks just as good as a male character? Let us know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Hercules. When you think of a brave, strong, and powerful Disney character, you probably instantly think of Hercules. The star of the 1997 animated film has some pretty amazing strength. But even though he has big muscles, he has an even bigger heart. The character is very sweet and compassionate, especially when it comes to the ladies. But there's only one woman who holds the key to his heart, and that's Megara. His loyalty towards her was unwavering. How could we forget when he went to the underworld and saved her even after he felt betrayed? Now that's what we call true love. The character wears a Roman warrior outfit, including his armor and a pair of sandals. He has light brown hair and big blue eyes. He's basically the stereotypical male hero, so we're shocked to see what he looked like reimagined in an alternate universe. The big and bulky character was transformed into a stunning heroine. Her hair is still light brown, but it's curly and much longer. Her nose is a bit smaller, her lips are plumper, and she even has some dainty ears. We're really digging this feminized version of Hercules. How about you? Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil may be a cruel villain, but she's still one of the most popular animated characters in Disney history. The fashion-obsessed character made her debut in the 1961 film 101 Dalmatians. Since then, she has been known for her fur, her multicolored hair, and her raspy voice. It sounds like nails on a chalkboard, don't you think? Her wicked voice has the ability to send chills down your spine. It's hard to imagine Cruella looking any different from the way she appears in the classic film, but artist TT made it happen. On the blog Let There Be Doodles, TT posted this amazing Photoshop version of Cruella to transform her from a female into a male. The new Cruella still has a love for fashion. He wears the same fur coat, but his outfit underneath has changed a bit. He looks very dapper in his tie, vest, collared shirt, and red gloves. As a male, Cruella has the same chiseled face and square jawline. The character's hair is still two-toned, but it's much shorter on the male version. Also, he's sporting some perfectly groomed facial hair. We're really loving this new version of Cruella de Vil. How about you? Prince Adam. Prince Adam's story was truly heartbreaking. His entire world was flipped upside down after he was cursed by the Enchantress. In the 1991 film Beauty and the Beast, the prince had to learn how to love and earn love in return before he was freed from the curse. As we all know, he fell in love with Belle, and this fairy tale concluded with a very happy ending. In human form, the character is very handsome. He has wavy brown hair that reaches his shoulders and dazzling blue eyes. He has a square jawline, a wide nose, and some pretty full lips. We're now about to show you the prince's new appearance. Get ready, because you're about to be shocked. Here's the prince transformed into a beautiful female. As you can see, the character still has the same good looks. As a female, her hair is still wavy, but it's much longer. She has the same blue eyes, but now she has some pretty eyelashes to go along with them. She has a cute little button nose and lips that have been covered in some bright lipstick. Do you think Prince Adam looks better as a male or a female? We'd love to see what you think down below in the comments section. Merida. Merida stole our hearts in the 2012 movie, Brave. The character is a lot different from the other princesses in the Disney lineup. She's far from being a damsel in distress. She's strong, free-spirited, and she can shoot a bow and arrow with the best of them. She has no desire to be a proper royal. She'd much rather practice her archery skills, horse racing, and sword fighting. Her appearance is absolutely breathtaking. She has a head full of wild and curly red hair, big blue eyes, and thin lips. She also has adorable rosy cheeks, pink lips, and a small hint of freckles on her face. Now, close your eyes. Are they closed? Okay, we're about to show you a different version of Merida. Open your eyes on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Here she is. Merida's entire appearance was photoshopped, and she has gone from a princess to a prince. The new Merida's hair is much shorter, but it still has its full and bouncy curls. The face on the boy version is a bit slimmer, the lips aren't as pink, and the nose is broader. We love the way the original Merida looks, but her male counterpart looks pretty amazing too. Don't you agree? Aladdin. Even though Aladdin was born a street rat, he didn't let his unfortunate childhood bring him down. The star of the 1992 animated film has a very warm heart despite all of his struggles. When it comes to his appearance, the character is slender with very dark features. He has a head full of black hair, thick eyebrows, and big brown eyes. You have to admit he's very handsome. We've grown to love him just the way he is, but we're anxious to see what he would look like in an alternate universe. How about you? Well, we don't have to wonder any longer. We found an image of Aladdin that will take your breath away. Here it is. Aladdin has received a gender makeover, and he's no longer the boy he used to be. He's now all woman, and he's equally as beautiful. The new female version of the Disney character has the same dark hair and big brown eyes. But she wears some winged eyeliner that really makes her eyes pop. Her eyebrows are a bit thinner to frame her face, and her nose is a lot smaller. Her lips are plump, and they have a pale pink tint to them. The shape of her face has also been altered. Her chin is much shorter to soften up her features. As for the style of her hair, it's now much longer. It's worn to the side so it can delicately cascade down her shoulder. Kristoff. Big, burly, and husky are a few of the words that could be used to describe Kristoff. Princess Anna's love interest in the movie Frozen is adventurous, fun-loving, and he has an intense fascination with ice. It's no surprise he has such a masculine physique, he can thank his years as an ice harvester for his bulging muscles. He has blonde hair that's styled in a short cut, big brown eyes, and a few freckles on his pale skin. He has a rather large nose, but it's in proportion with the rest of his features. It fits his face quite nicely, don't you think? Even though he's the epitome of a strong man, the artists TT recreated Kristoff in a way you'd never believe. Here he is as a woman! How beautiful does the new Kristoff look? As a female, the character's features have been softened to make her appear much more feminine. Her hair is now much longer, even though she still has bangs. She also has a side braid too. Her eyes are about the same size, but she has voluminous lashes to make them stand out even more. Her nose is a bit smaller, and her lips are a tad bit fuller. And check out her jewelry. That's a pretty cool snowflake earring she's wearing, don't you think? Snow White. In 1937, Snow White was born. Today, she's considered to be the very first Disney princess. As the main character in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the young character is so innocent and vulnerable. It's her sweet nature and kindness that makes her a favorite among the forest animals and the dwarfs. Although she had to deal with some harsh conditions at home, she still remained kind and optimistic. She wasn't about to let her evil stepmother's jealousy bring her down. The character has a slender frame and she wears a signature court dress. It has a blue bodice, big puffy sleeves, and a high collar. Her hair is short and dark brown, but she adds a bit of color to it with some help from a bright red bow. Her skin is fair and her lips are red. But can you imagine if Snow White was a prince instead of a princess? Well, we have a photo that depicts the Disney character as a boy. Here he is. His hair is still dark, but it's much shorter. The male version of Snow White has no eyelashes and smaller lips. His face has a more prominent jawline, and his chest is more defined. What do you think of this gender-bending version of Snow White in an alternate universe? We'd love to read your thoughts in the comments section. Which of these Disney characters in alternate universes is your favorite? React in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd love to see more just like it, make sure to subscribe and give us a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching!